Reports are stating that Tottenham Hotspur Football Club have flown out a fitness coach to Croatia to work with Lo Celso, Romero and Sanchez. Emerson Royal is now training at Hotspur Way. Heung-min Son missed a game for South Korea through injury. UEFA is to allow away fans at European club competition. And Tottenham Hotspur chairman Daniel Levy is to represent the Premier League in European Club Association. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all keeping well. In today's video, I'll be going through all of the latest Tottenham news, all of the rumours and all of the reports. And if you don't subscribe to the channel as yet, please do hit that subscribe button. Just before I get into today's video, make sure that you download the OneFootball app for all of the live football scores, results and news, as well as getting all of the latest Spurs news on this channel. You can also see it all here. Download the OneFootball app to keep up to date with everything Tottenham Hotspur, club news, transfer news, match information, videos, tables and results from all around the world. Don't miss out, and please do let me know what you think of this app. Let's start the video with these pictures that have been released by Tottenham Hotspur Football Club, released on Tuesday afternoon, showing brand new signing Emerson Royal at Hotspur Way, just signed from Barcelona. The interesting question now is, will he make his debut in the Premier League this Saturday against Crystal Palace? Also on the club's website, it states, welcome to Spurs, Emerson Royal. Our deadline day signing from Barcelona has been familiarising himself with his new home at Hotspur Way and meeting his new teammates at our Enfield training base, including his fellow Brazilian, Lucas Moura. On Tuesday, it was announced by Tottenham Hotspur Football Club that Heung-min Son's winner against Manchester City has been voted August's Goal of the Month. Heung-min Son's strike made it an opening day to remember in the Premier League at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, packed for the first time in 18 months following the pandemic. Picking up the ball on the right from a quick break by Steven Bergwijn, the South Korean star stepped inside Nathan Ake before curling low into the far corner, securing a 1-0 victory against the champions. It was his 7th goal against Manchester City and maintained his record of scoring in every meeting against Pep Guardiola's men at the new stadium. August Goal of the Month result in full. Heung-min Son against Manchester City, of course the winner, with 58.42%. Dylan Markanday's second goal against Leeds United in Premier League 2 was second with 34.6%. Heung-min Son's goal against Arsenal in the Mind Series, 3.65%. Harry Kane's goal against Pacos de Ferreira, the first one in the Europa Conference League, 1.92%. And Steven Bergwijn against Chelsea in the Mind Series, 1.41%. Now, my thoughts on this, of course, Heung-min Son's goal against Manchester City had to win the August Goal of the Month award at Tottenham Hotspur Football Club. Fantastic goal yet again. Heung-min Son always delivers for Spurs, and he always delivers against Manchester City. We are very, very lucky to have Heung-min Son at our club. And I've got to say as well, that will go down as one of the special days at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Of course, fans hadn't been there for an awful long time. All of those flags waving, all of the fans singing. The atmosphere was absolutely electric. Lots of reports have been published on Tuesday regarding this story. This one is from Sky Sports, and it states that Tottenham forward Heung-min Son played no part in South Korea's World Cup qualifying win over Lebanon on Tuesday due to a calf injury. The Korean skipper played the full 90 minutes in the goalless draw against Iraq on Thursday, but hours before the game against Lebanon, the Korea Football Association revealed that he had since strained his right calf. The statement said Heung-min Son felt uncomfortable in his right calf after training on the 6th of September, and as a result of the test, he was excluded in order to protect the player. Another report about Heung-min Son, this one is from the Metro newspaper, and they are stating that Tottenham will be sweating over Heung-min Son's fitness after the forward suffered a calf injury while on international duty with South Korea. Heung-min Son complained of discomfort in his right calf muscle during a recent training session and was left out of South Korea's squad for their World Cup qualifying clash with Lebanon this afternoon. Now, my thoughts on this, obviously, I'm going to say that I hope that Heung-min Son is perfectly okay, and the Korean Football Association have just done this as precaution, and hopefully he will return to London perfectly fine, and he will be in our starting 11 against Crystal Palace in the Premier League this Saturday to hopefully get Tottenham's 4th win out of 4 Premier League games. I cannot stress enough how much I think Heung-min Son is so important to Tottenham Hotspur Football Club. Absolutely delighted a couple of weeks ago when the announcement came out that he has signed a brand new contract at Spurs, keeping him at the club for another 4 years. Hopefully Tottenham Hotspur can deliver, or the club can deliver, the team can deliver trophies for the likes of Heung-min Son, because he certainly deserves them. But so important for our football club, such a great player, one of the best in Premier League history, in my opinion. Absolutely adore the guy, and the fans absolutely adore him as well. A report has been published by BBC Sport, and they are stating that UEFA has lifted a ban on away fans attending European club matches from next week. Fans will be allowed to attend away games in the Champions League, Europa League and Europa Conference League. However, attendance remains subject to national government coronavirus restrictions in host countries. Away fans have not been allowed to attend European competitions since the start of the pandemic, with only a limited number allowed in the Champions League and Europa League finals in May. There has also been a ban on away fans for all qualifying rounds of European competition so far this season. The restrictions in place locally vary considerably. For example, Sweden, where Chelsea travel to play Malmo on the 2nd of November, currently forbids any non-essential travel from the UK, as does the Netherlands, where Vitesse hosts Spurs on the 21st of October. In contrast, Liverpool fans travelling to Portugal for the match against Porto on the 28th of September just need to show proof of vaccination or a PCR or antigen COVID-19 test. Now, my thoughts on this, I'm a regular on the European away trips, and I must say, me personally, I'm absolutely delighted with this news. The away trips are absolutely fantastic, and of course, Tottenham Hotspur Football Club need support, especially now in the Europa Conference League. Let's hope that we can go far in this competition, but I think it's great that Tottenham Hotspur will have support in these group stage games. A report has been published by the Evening Standard, and they are stating that Tottenham pair Giovanni Lo Celso and Christian Romero boarded a plane to Croatia on Monday night after being released from international duty following Sunday's farcical scenes in Brazil. The pair will join teammate Davinson Sanchez in Croatia on the UK's green list of travel destinations for a 10-day training camp to avoid returning directly to the UK from a red list country and facing the same period in a quarantine hotel. Spurs have sent a conditioning coach to Croatia to work with the Argentinian players and Colombia's Davinson Sanchez, who are expected to be back in London on or around the 16th of September in time for the home derby against Chelsea on Sunday, the 19th of September. Also in the report, it says that Lo Celso, Romero and Sanchez are expected to be fined by Spurs, and there is considerable frustration at their decision to go on international duty in red list countries against the club's express wishes. They will miss Saturday's derby at Crystal Palace and Thursday's Europa Conference League game at French club Rennes, and may face a frosty reception when they finally return to Hotspur Way. Argentina agreed to release the pair early ahead of Friday's qualifier at home to Bolivia, following discussions with Tottenham Hotspur Football Club, who did not arrange the Croatian training camp, but are hopeful the players will return in a condition to play against Chelsea. It also states that Brazilian Federal Police have opened an inquiry to investigate the two Aston Villa players, Buendia and Martinez, and of course Giovanni Lo Celso and Romero. Brazil's health regulator has said it received reports that the four players had provided false information on their pre-flight health declarations. Now, my thoughts on this, I'm very disappointed by all of this, to be honest. And I know a lot of people who watch this channel have left comments in the previous couple of videos where I've said exactly the same thing. And you guys have said, well, it's very important to the players to be playing on international duty. I understand that. I understand that fully. But when there are rules, you cannot just go off without, one, telling your club, without, two, telling the Premier League, and then you cannot falsify documents on a plane in order to just win a cap or two for your country. You just cannot do that. I am now disappointed as a Spurs fan because we are not at full strength. You know, Christian Romero has just come in. He just signed for Spurs. We're hoping that he's going to be playing in a Tottenham Hotspur shirt in as many games as possible, in important games like the Crystal Palace one coming up this Saturday. And he is unavailable. Davinson Sanchez, who has been absolutely brilliant for us in the 3 games in the Premier League so far, we are now missing him for Saturday's game. It is very, very disappointing. Of course, they will be training now in Croatia for the next 10 days. Hopefully, they can work on their fitness. But, you know, will Nuno Espirito Santo, will he welcome these players back to even face Chelsea when that game comes up? Because, of course, they're going to be missing the Crystal Palace game and the game in the Europa Conference League. I'm very, very disappointed by it all, to be honest. Lots of reports have been published on Tuesday about this story. This one is from Sky Sports, and they are stating that Tottenham chairman Daniel Levy has been voted onto the executive board of the European Club Association, also known as ECA, just 5 months after his club were one of 12 involved in plans to form a breakaway Super League. Daniel Levy will be joined on the board by representatives from Inter Milan and Atletico Madrid, 2 of the other clubs who were founder members of the league in April, which quickly collapsed amid fan outrage and opposition from UEFA, national associations and governments. 9 of the founder clubs were formally readmitted to the ECA last month after they resigned from the organisation to establish the Super League. 3 clubs, Real Madrid, Barcelona and Juventus, remain committed to the idea of a Super League and are involved in a legal dispute with UEFA. And lastly, Tottenham Hotspur's next Premier League game is this Saturday coming in the early kickoff, 12:30 away at Selhurst Park, as we will be taking on Crystal Palace. Do you think Tottenham Hotspur can make it 4 wins out of 4 in the Premier League, picking up the 3 points? I'm personally going for a 2-1 Tottenham Hotspur win with Harry Kane to grab both goals. Please do let me know your score prediction and your predicted lineup in the comment section below. I would just like to take this opportunity to thank every single one of you for nominating me for a Football Content Award 2021. I'm absolutely thrilled, delighted and extremely surprised and shocked to say that I've been shortlisted for 3 awards this year. The Best Club Content Creator, the Best Club Creator and the Best in Video. Now the finalist voting round will end at midnight on Sunday the 12th of September. The winners will be revealed at the live event at the Royal Lancaster Hotel on the 14th of October. If you would like to vote for me again in this final round, it would really, really be appreciated. Thank you very much indeed for all of your support. Thanks for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section below on everything I've spoken about in today's video. If you like the t-shirt that I am wearing in today's video, it is available on the Up There website. Do check out the link below. You can also get 10% discount with the code CHRIS10. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you don't subscribe to the channel as yet, please do hit that subscribe button. I'll see you on the next one. Until then, come on you Spurs.